Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us today as we go through our build-up activity in preparation for Idada, which will be held this month on 26th. And our theme for this month will be better knowledge for better care. With me today, I'm
Good
with my
morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us
co-moderator,
today as
Linda
we go
Kahoya.
through our build-up
And
activity in
we have our panelists
preparation
here also.
for
We have
IDADA.
Lawi,
Our
Lo,
theme for this
we have
month will be
Gift
better
Nakitari, we
knowledge
have
for
Angel
better
June, and
care.
Fidel
With me today,
Junior.
I'm with my
Okay, allow me to welcome Linda to take
panelists
us
here.
through the first
Also, we have
session.
Lawi,
Linda, if you
Olo,
can hear
we
me.
have Gift Nakitari, we have Angel June, and Fidel.
Linda. Okay, now it seems that Linda is having a problem with the connection, but we can just start with our first session as I'll ask our panelists maybe if they can share with us if there are some projects in their schools or communities for the youths or people who use drugs and alcohol substances.
Repeat.
Hello. Okay, I'm asking, if in the schools where we are coming from or within the community, if you've seen any program or any project that is for people or youths who are using alcohol or drugs. Hello.
Can start.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lavi.
Yes.
You want to
Okay.
say something?
Are you hearing?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Okay. The programs that I know, and in our schools, there are some programs like guidance and counseling. Then second, the union. Then there are also Blue Cross sessions. These programs, they all give youth free guidance and counseling to all youths who are interested. But the challenge that most of the youths, they are not opening up to go for those programs so that they can benefit them. That's it.
Okay. Any other person would like to share with us if there are programs within their communities or within their schools?
In our school, oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm getting
Yeah,
you.
I'm getting.
So in our school, we had health club. So in health club, you share everything about anything that can affect you. Okay, drugs too, like alcohol. What can it affect you? So when you join there, they can help you. If you're addicted, they can take you to guidance and counseling. So we used to have health club for that.
Mhm.
Angel, you want to share with us? You can unmute your speaker.
Angel, do you want to share with us?
Hello. Linda, maybe if you can add something, if you want to add something on the question that I've asked, maybe.
Okay, so everyone is getting me well.
Yes.
Gift and Lawi. All right. So I'd like you to know if do you think the youth in your school or your community are aware of the risk and consequences of using alcohol and drugs? Gift, do you think in your school or in your community the youth are aware of the risks and consequences of using drugs and alcohol? Gift. Gift, can you hear me? Or Lawi, you can hear me?
Yes. Can hear you.
Yeah, do you think the youth in your community or in your school are aware of the risks and consequences of using drugs and alcohol?
Yes, I do. I don't think, but I know that the youths are aware of the risk and the consequences. This is because they've taken
Mm-hmm.
awareness by the guidance and counseling, Christian Union, and Blue Cross stations
Okay.
in our schools and both in the
Yeah.
society. Make them aware of the risk and the
Mm-hmm.
consequences of using drugs and alcohol. And also the adverts that are on TV, like excessive
Yeah.
consumption of alcohol, harmful to your health. If any youth cannot hear that from the TV, then they have to be aware.
Okay. What about those that are not aware, those that are not able to access maybe the internet or watch the television? What do you think? What do you think about
Or,
them?
or those youth that cannot go via the internet, they have their
Yeah.
parents, their and also the chief in the society. Why don't they follow them if they want to know the consequences of using alcohol and drugs abuse? And also their awareness everywhere and everywhere. Okay, let's see that those youth doesn't see police chasing those people are using illicit brew. And if the police are doing that thing, they know that using illicit is bad, and that is the consequences of using them should be pain into their brains.
Okay.
Oh, let me ask,
And you, as a youth,
yes.
you know, I'm
Oh, can I
saying
ask you?
you as a youth,
Yes?
what? Yeah, sure.
Okay, let me ask: is there any youth that has never seen an alcohol bottle? Maybe yes, probably the youth from the tradition.
I don't think so. Really?
Mm,
Because remember, in the community, there's the local brewers,
yes.
and when the youth or the older people use them, probably they throw the sachets anyhow, and anyone can be able to access. So I think they have probably seen, but maybe wouldn't know the risks and consequences of them.
Okay, then that is where the organizations like Blue Cross has come in, so that they may help those youth to not to be aware of the
Yeah.
consequences. Okay, let's see that some of the youth, when you see people taking alcohol and staggering and hallucinating, is that not a way that they can see and they can know the consequences? Yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay. And over to you, Gift. Thank you. Over to you, Gift. Do you think the adverts that we see in the media has helped even a little to reduce on creating awareness to the youth on the consequences and risks of using alcohol? Gift.
In the media, I would say no, because like on television, they advertise about John Walker and all sorts of things like beers. So that encourages even youth. They want to try that thing out. They want to try that thing that is trending right in front of them. You see. So I don't think it helps much. That is, it helps if maybe you are in a certain group or a certain organization that is fighting against drugs. But when you say that you just go to the media and start viewing things and watching, no, so the media doesn't help.
Okay. What about you, June? What do you think? Do you think the youth in your school are aware of the consequences of using alcohol and drugs? June. June, can you hear me? John, can you hear me well? Okay, so I'll hand it over to Kevin.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Mozart. If I can just ask our panelists if they know some of the risks and the consequences. So since they've talked about the youth since they've talked about the youth, if they're aware about the consequences and the risks, they themselves, are you aware of the risks and you can set the examples or maybe these consequences?
Pardon?
I'm saying, some of our youth, some of the youth that you said that they are aware of these consequences and risks. Can you state those risks and some of the consequences that are there?
Consequences of that, there is addiction. When you spend so much.
Gift, can you talk a little bit louder? We are not getting you.
So I'm saying, like, addiction. When you use drugs, definitely you'll be an addict, and you'll be addicted to it. So you'll spend so much in that, and when you don't have money, you can end up killing that person. So there are so many consequences. There's addiction, there's manipulation. Yeah. Hello.
Larry, can you share the consequences and maybe the risks?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm getting your gift. Yes, I'm getting your gift.
Yeah.
Hello. Are you getting me? Gift, are you listening?
Okay.
Are you listening?
Hello?
Yes, I'm getting you, Gift.
Oh.
Angel, are you getting? Unmute your speaker so that I can get you. Angel. It's okay. Maybe Angel is not getting me. Let's just move on to the next question. Maybe. Just as a youth, since you've identified the risks and the consequences of alcohol and drug substances. As a youth, what can you do within your society or within your school to prevent drug abuse? I'm saying as a youth, since you've identified or you've known some of the consequences and the risks of alcohol and drug abuse. What can you do to prevent drug abuse within your community or within your school?
You're not clear. I can't hear you that well.
I'm saying, since you know the risks and the consequences of alcohol and drug abuse, as a youth, what can you do to prevent drug abuse within the community or within the school?
You can create awareness. You can tell your friends how harmful they are. Creating awareness. refer them to, they can go to, okay, yeah, you can refer them to someone who can help them overcome it. And to those who are selling youth, like that,
Okay, creating awareness. How do you create awareness within the community? What are your ways that you can?
okay, in a community, you can create awareness even online here. You can create a platform where you speak on what you're doing, and if it be about drugs, be about drugs. So now that so many people are on, you can learn there in your platform. For example, like you here, because you can start even a group on WhatsApp whereby your friends can follow you there and learn.
Do you think maybe creating a platform or creating a WhatsApp group
abuse within the community?
Okay, you're back.
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, thank you for joining us again. I can see Fidel is here. Thank you, welcome. Lawi is also back. I just asked a question there before, and I was asking, as a youth within the community or as a youth in school, what can you do to prevent drug abuse within the school, Lama, within the community?
Okay, you are hearing me right and clear?
Yeah. Yes, I'm getting you, Lawi.
Do you hear me?
Yes, I'm getting you, Lawi.
Yes, I'm getting you, Lavi.
Okay. A lot of the youth in alcohol simply by being a role model and peer educator. Drug abuse, living a drug-free life in the society. And also the youth should see free and guidance from their schools, parents, and also from youth-friendly organizations such as Blue Cross and other advice and free access to the youth. And that's all they have helped to prevent drug abuse.
Lavi, maybe if you can just come up again. You are not clear.
Yes.
Okay, seems that Lavi is having a problem with the internet. Okay, I'm saying, Lavi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
I'm saying, can you be a little bit clear?
Okay, I am here. Do you hear me?
Fidel, did you hear my question? Maybe if you have something to share with us, I just asked, as a youth within the community, or within the school, what can you do to prevent drug abuse?
Education on drugs and alcohol abuse. Discuss reasons not to use drugs and avoid scare tactics. Discuss ways to resist peer pressure which may lead to indulging in drugs. And ask people on their views on drugs. Ask people on their views on drugs, and from that point, you can teach them on the views and misconceptions of drugs for them to get the clear information. Yes.
Maybe if I can just ask, you talked about
talking
maybe
about
teaching people about the myths and misconceptions about drugs. Can you state some of the myths and misconceptions about drugs?
The myths and misconceptions about drugs. One of them is
Yes.
some people say that if you are depressed, you can use drug and you can just be normal again. That is a myth.
Okay, Larry, I can see your
I
back.
can
I
see
think
your
can
back.
be
I think
clear.
you can be clear.
Just come up and
Just come up and
tell us what you were
tell
talking
us what
about.
you were talking about.
What? Okay, come back again.
I've said you can
I've
just
said you can
repeat
just
what you
repeat
said.
what you just said.
Okay, what I just said.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd say that I was answering the role of the youth in the global effort to prevent alcohol and drug abuse.
Exactly.
Yes, what the youth do is only simply by being a role model and peer educator. Together, the youth can prevent drug abuse by them living a drug-free life as leading example. Secondly, and lastly, also the youth should seek free guidance and counseling from their schools, parents, and also from the youth-friendly organizations such as Blue Cross and others. If one youth can help another youth, then together we can prevent drug abuse.
Okay, thank you very much, Larry. Angel?
Yes?
Angel, unmute your
Your
speaker,
please.
Okay,
Okay,
you
you
can
can
pick it up from there. It seems that Angel is still having a problem.
Okay. Fidel.
Yes.
What do you think you can do to help make young people make a better decision in life today? What can you do to help the young people make better decisions in life today?
I can advise them to attend life skills
Fidel.
and also
Sorry?
I can advise them to attend life skill sessions.
Come up again, Fidel.
Yes.
Again.
I can advise them to attend life skill sessions.
Just go on.
And
yes.
I can tell them to pick up a hobby.
Okay. What about you, Larry? What can you do to help young people in your community or in your schools to make better decisions in life today? Larry, can you hear me?
Okay, what I can do is simply one thing. I have to abstain from drug abuse, and also the youth will use the three. One C stands for the first one stands for challenge. You have a challenge, like should I use drugs? Then there's a choice. Yes, I have to use it, or I don't want to use it. Then you know if I use it, that is the last C, consequence. If I use the drug, what will be the consequences? And the other one, if I don't use the drug, what will be the consequences? I see that when you don't use the drug, the consequences will be, but if you use it, the consequences will be bad, like you can hallucinate, You can have a brain damage, impure reasoning, and also family breakup. So I will advise all the youths that stay away from drugs because drugs drag people behind. That's it.
Yeah. What about Okay, thank you. What about you, John? What can you do to help young people make better decisions in life today? John, can you hear me?
Yes. I can hear you.
John, can you hear me well? No, John. Okay. Over to you. Back to you, Fidel. Have you
Yes.
just stated what you can do to make help young people make better decisions in life? Have you in your community or in your school done some things that you just said to help better the lives of your friends or the youth?
Yes.
Like, just give us an example of what you've done.
Well, like last year, when I started coming in Blue Cross, my classmates did not want to come to attend life skill sessions. So I told them it is fun and it also teaches us many things. So they understood me and they started coming to Blue Cross.
Oh, nice. What about you, Lawi? What have you done anything to in your community or in your school or even to your friends to help them make better decisions? If you could
Okay,
just
yes.
give us an example.
Okay, yes. I've done many things. And let me start with the school. In the
Uh-huh.
school, after being Blue Cross
Yeah.
sessions, during the GNC, GNC
Yes.
means that guidance and counseling. The students do it by themselves. Then you're being assigned a class. Then you go
Yeah.
to that class, teach them
Uh-huh.
what the topic of that, for example, the topic of that GNC that I attended that time about drugs.
Yeah.
I had to teach the students that when you use drugs, do you know why are you using it? And if you use it, what benefit will it come to you? Then at the end, I asked the student question. Why okay, why is it a must that you have to use it? While when you are born, you are not given drugs as a food to start living on. Rather, you are given milk. So after you being given milk, why should you add some additives like drug? If drug is important, then at first when a baby is born, should be given drug first before milk. Then in some of my friends, I just advise them that stay off the drugs because they drag people behind. Suppose I tell them that suppose each and every person were using drugs. Who and okay, what people or who people can lead the country and in the society? If all of us are drug addicts, who will bring us back to the path? So some people have to be pure and sober so as to lead other people back to the straight path. And that is what I did. Okay, thank you. The company do not know. Do you hear me? No. Hello. Okay, can you hear me, all of you? Let's call. It's in the moderator.
Sorry about that, guys. We're just having some network technicalities, but we are back. Lawi, Gifts, and Fidel, and June, you can hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, great.
Okay, just as we
Okay,
continue,
let's continue.
we've talked about
Fidel,
Fidel,
we've talked about
life skills
life
sessions.
skill sessions.
What has changed
What has
since you
changed
started
since you
attending this
started
life
attending
skills
this
session?
sessions?
For me,
Yes, Lawi?
Yes, Larry.
what is this life skill session?
Yeah.
You are hearing me well?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Yeah,
Yes?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
I'm getting you.
Continue.
Just continue.
Pardon again.
I've said
I'll say that.
you've talked about
We
life
talked
skills
about life skill
sessions.
sessions.
What has changed
What
since
has
you
changed
started
since you
attending this
started
life skills
attending these
sessions?
life
Or
skill
what
sessions?
have you
Or
changed
what have you changed
since you started attending
since you
this
started
session?
attending this session?
Okay, life skill sessions have many parts, such as critical thinking, problem solving, decision making, problem solving, and creative thinking. Through the sessions that I attended in Blue Cross has given me confidence to boost in my decision making, like in the critical thinking, and also problem solving. If I have a problem, I use the 3 C's that I've talked earlier about and will solve the problem with using the 3 C's. That is all because of the life skill session that I use. And thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Fidel, maybe you want to
Then
share
maybe
with
you
us
want
what
to share
has
that's
changed
what has changed
since you started
since you
attending the
started
life skills
attending the
session.
life skill session.
Yes, many things have changed. Like now I know the effects of drugs, but before I didn't know the effects of drugs. But now I know all the effects of drugs.
Okay, thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank you very much.
Maybe just to ask
Maybe
you
just to
another
ask you
question,
another question.
like in your
Like
school,
in your schools,
what are the fun
what are the fun
activities
activities
that you can
that you
promote
can
in
promote in
schools or
schools
within your
or within your
communities
community
to engage the youth,
to engage the youth,
not to think
not
about
to think
drugs and
about
alcohol?
drugs and alcohol?
Okay,
Games like
let
Okay, Fidel, you
Okay,
first.
Fidel, you first.
games like
yes.
football, netball, handball. Yes, games like that in schools.
What about in the
What
community?
about community?
In the community, like here in Blue Cross, we play chess, basketball, also football. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Malawi.
Malawi.
Okay.
Yeah.
The fun activities that will be arranged in schools, as to me, I say that through arranging games and sports, that is e.g. football tournament, athletics, and community advocacy. For example, glucose sessions did community advocacy in Nyalenda, which was the theme was that drugs ruin life, and they marched in Nyalenda carrying those tags, banks that write that are written drugs ruin life. And also arranging for counseling in schools, especially the community. Then after giving them lunch is also an ideal activity. And also what should be done. That I say that in every community there should be an organization like an office which is youth friendly that should be put so that each and every youth who is interested in knowing much about it should walk in at any time, at any given point, free of charge, without paying anything, and be given a free guidance and counseling to combat drug abuse. That's it.
Okay, since you've talked about these activities, like playing football, talk about community advocacy. Have you seen these activities changing things within the community or within the schools? In some
that you've seen.
Yes.
Okay, like I've said that. Okay, like I've said, Blue Cross did a community advocacy in Nyalenda and also in Obunga, where the pupil went to collect alcohol bottle sachets, and also in Nyalenda they walked marching, protesting that drugs is and should not be used and also should not be consumed. Those are some of the activities that I've seen. And also in our school we have arranged that Blue Cross Club should be left in a school so that it's marked as one of the clubs that afterwards leaving from the back students. Drugs.
Maybe Lawi, if I can just ask the impact that
is created
among the youths
in
their schools or
the
youth in the community.
I'm asking about the
impact
that this activity
created
among the youths or in the community.
Okay, I've not heard you clearly. Please pardon us.
I'm saying the impact that the activity you mentioned created among the youths in the community or in schools. How did it help the
activities?
Yeah, the activities.
I've not heard you clearly.
I'm saying the activities that we talked about, like community advocacy. How did it help the youth in your community or in schools?
Okay, yes. Activity that community advocacy, it has left an impact in the society. Simply because some of my friends ask me frequently that, Lawi, how should I join Blue Cross? Because they see Blue Cross doing it. And for example, we went for Idada last year, International Day Against Drug Abuse, to Moroni. After returning back, my friends asked me how did the day went, and they have an urge that they will come and join Blue Cross. That is a clear indication that the advocacy left an impact. That's it.
Okay, Fidel, maybe you want to share with us some of the activities and how it has helped the youth in your communities or in your school.
Okay, what has changed is that that time that you are to smoke bang, you will not go to smoke bang, but you will attend something like you will go and play football. You will keep yourself busy and not go to not idle.
Fidel, I can't hear
Well,
you.
I can't hear you.
Can you just come up again?
Can you just come up again?
I'm saying the time that you would go and smoke bang, you'll go somewhere and keep yourself busy, like attend life skill, play football. Just keep yourself busy and not going to idle or smoke bang.
Okay, thank you very much,
Okay,
Fidel, for that.
thank you very much, Fidel, for that.
Now, maybe
Now,
if you
maybe
can
if
share with
you
us
can share with us
the impact of
the impact
these
of
activities
these
that you're
activities
talking
that
about.
you're talking about.
How did it create an
How
impact
did it create an impact
among the youths
among
in
the
schools
youth
and
in,
within the community?
in the community?
How did it help the youth?
How did it help the youth?
Okay, let me say. Okay, one. Do you hear me?
Yes, I'm getting you, Lavi.
Okay,
Yes,
do
I'm
you hear
getting
me?
you, Larry.
Are you getting me?
Yes, I'm getting you, Lavi.
Yes, I'm getting you, Larry.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Some of the that have been that the youth that have seen this community advocacy, some of them want that in the society they should be given free guidance and counseling, not necessarily going to chiefs because some of the chief offer them, but even in the stage in towns, just allocate some offices that are youth friendly so that they can give free guidance and counseling to the youth free of charge at any time, at any given. Thank you.
Linda, maybe if you have something
Linda,
for
maybe if
our
you have
panelists.
something for our panelists.
Okay. You've mentioned a couple of activities that you have engaged in your community and in your school as well that has helped promote prevention of usage of drug abuse and alcohol. Maybe John, do you have something that you can add? John?
I can't hear you. Yeah.
I'm saying, do you know of any activity or game that you can use to promote around your school or in your community to help prevent the usage of drugs and alcohol abuse?
Yeah. Can you keep yourself busy?
Sorry, come again, John.
Huh?
John, can you come again?
Yeah?
I'm saying, what are some of the activities that you can use to promote prevention of use of drugs and alcohol abuse in your school or your community? Any type of activity that you can engage in with your friends or your friends from school or your friends from the community to help in the prevention of use of alcohol? June.
Yeah.
Please tell us
You
some.
can you can increase them to hobby. The activities that we have with the free thinking.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing with us some of the activities and games that you have engaged with your friends and the youth around your community that probably has helped. Maybe I hand over to Kevin if he has something to add.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
Linda.
very much, Linda.
Okay, now again,
Okay, now again,
maybe if
maybe
you have some
you have
advice, some comments
some
that you can give
comments
to
that you
your
can
fellow
give to
youths.
your fellow youths.
Anybody who has a
Anybody who has
comment
a comment
or an
or an
advice to
advice
give
to
to
give to
our fellow
our
youths.
fellow youths.
Maybe we start
Maybe we
from
start
Fidel.
from
Fidel,
Fidel.
any
Fidel,
comment or
any
any
comment
advice
or
that
any
you have for our
advice
youth?
for us?
Yes.
I'm asking,
Asking,
if you have any
if you
comment or
have any
advice
comment
for
or
our youth.
advice for our youths.
Okay. Let me start.
Okay,
Okay,
go ahead, Larry.
go ahead, Larry.
Hello.
Yes, I'm getting you.
Yes, I'm getting you.
Yes, I have one advice to give today.
Mm-hmm.
Today is International Day Against Drug Abuse. Let all the youth knows that when you are abused itself, that's
Can you come up again,
Can you
Larry?
now again, Larry?
I'd say that
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you hear me?
No, I'm not
No,
getting you.
getting
Hello.
you.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Okay, I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
today is International Day Against Drug Abuse. Yes. The youth that are you abusing drugs, they should know that they are abusing themselves and they are not abusing the drug itself. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very
Thank you
much,
very much.
Larry. Fidel,
Fidel,
any
any
advice or
advice
any
or
comment for
any
our
comment
youth?
for our youths?
Yes. I have something to tell the people who use drugs. Just take a picture from the point that you started using that drug. What have you gained from using it? What have you gained from using that drug? And compare if you are not using the drug.
Angel June,
Angel June,
any comment or any
any
advice
comment
that
or
you
any
have for
advice
our
that you
youth?
have for our
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
Yes,
getting you,
I'm
Angel.
getting you, Angel.
No.
You don't have any
You
comment
don't
or
have
any
any
advice?
comment or any advice?
No.
Okay,
Okay,
seems like Angel is
seems like
having
Angel
problem
is
with the
having
network. Thank you
work.
guys for
Thank you
joining
guys
us
for
today.
joining
We
us.
appreciate
We
you for taking
appreciate
your
you
time
taking your time
for sharing
for
with us
sharing with
about
us about
things that you know
things
about
that you know
drugs
about drugs
and
and
alcohol.
alcohol.
We
We
appreciate you.
appreciate
Continue
you
keeping
continuously
safe,
keeping safe,
and
and
we'll meet some
we'll
other
meet some
time.
other
Thank
time.
you very much,
Thank
and
you
bye
very
for
much, and
now.
bye for now.
Maybe Linda, you can
Maybe Linda, you
say
can
Yeah.
bye
say
for our family.
Okay, thank you guys for having joined us during our discussion. And as we prepare for the International Day Against Drug Abuse, beyond 26th, we'll be having more discussions on this as we prepare for that day. And we hope you'll join us. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.